Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to all our viewers to the Division B final. We have 2.0 playing Vikings. 2.0 won the toss and they are bowling right now. The match is about to start. Arun is the umpire currently, and Pardu is the other umpire. We're looking forward to an exciting game. So Amit is starting out as the bowler. Along with me, we have a co-commentator, Prashant Tikku.
Good morning, guys. It's a very nice morning out there. It's getting sunny. I hope it gets better. So, as Navjeet Bhai already introduced, 2.0 has started with the bowling and Vikings guys are batting. The pitch is quite a bit damp, but as I said, it's gonna be better with time. A good start so far from 2.0.
So this is, again, let me introduce myself. This is Navjeet Oberoi. Hari's your usual commentator, but due to eye surgery, he's been out. Oh, that goes the first wicket. Great bowling. Played cross bat and caught in the deep. Great start by 2.0. So again, best wishes to Hari, who's our usual commentator. He's in therapy right now from his eye surgery. Great start by 2.0.
So
Over long off for 6. Okay, a swing and a miss. Amit has been bowling great, consistently outside the off stump, same line and length, amazing bowling. Um, the last ball was just overpitched a bit, and Vikings is starting to get into the thick of things now, getting warmed up.
So after the first over, score stays 9 for 1. And we have Cherry and Sangamesh from Vikings. And yeah, here comes the second bowler from 2.0, Viren. Starting with the right arm over the wicket. Looks like the fast bowler, yes. Okay. And as I said, the weather is getting better. So the teams are prepping, so it's not that cold anymore. Even we are taking off our jackets. So here comes Viren to Cherry. Yeah, it was a nice over-pitch ball. A solid defense by the batsman. So here comes Viren with the second ball of the second over. And good shot for a single. Score stands at 10 for 1. There comes Vimibhu. That was a really good shot. And it goes for, no, it's not a 4. I think, yeah. It's a 2 runs. They're consistently trying to bowl on the offside, but it was really a good shot. We should give it to the batsman. Here comes Viren, the next ball. It was a good stump line ball, trying to slog it, couldn't make a good connection. Satvik fielded it well, 1 run. That was another good ball, but played really well by the batsman. And they're gonna take 2 runs. Yeah. Going good so far. Viren already conceded 6 runs from this over. Viren coming with the last ball. Oh, it was a misfield over there. Leaked 1 run. So after 2 overs, the score stands at 16 for 1. And with respect to the condition, I think it's a good score. What do you think, Navjit bhai?
It's a great score. Vikings lost the first wicket very early on. They've come back. They're making sure that they can reach a high total. Vikings has a history of coming back. Weather conditions have improved quite a bit. It's nice and sunny now. Pitch is in great shape. The ground is in great shape. So ball is traveling outside. What's amazing with 2.0 is their deliveries so far have been all outside or on the off stump. So very consistent line, no extras given. Gets Amit again bowling. Again on the off stump. Batsman tries to move away and hit the ball. Great ball. So Vikings are in good shape. 16 for 1 in 2.1 overs. Amit comes in with the second ball, the over. Nicely bowled and nicely fielded. No run given. Okay, that's a toss-up. Amit tried a slower ball and veered on outside the leg stump. Great shot by the batsman. Take advantage of that loose ball for a 4. Great batting by the Vikings team. Okay, it's another ball. A middle misfield outside, and it goes for a 4. Great effort by the batsman. It was actually a good ball. Batsman moved away, hit it on the offside. Great batting. He's making the bowler think again about bowling that line. Okay, Amit runs in again. Again a slower ball. Ball didn't go exactly where it's supposed to go. Actually nicked past the keeper for a single. Last ball of the over. The fielding that's set is actually, we have 4 people out in the deep. Another slow ball and swung hard for an amazing 6. Too many slow balls in this over. The batsman is getting a hang of it. Swung it hard. Expected the slow ball. Great 6. Great over for Vikings. Vikings have reached 31 for the loss of 1 wicket. They started out slow, but with the boundaries now in the last 2 overs, they've reached an average of 10 per over.
Yeah, in fact, Vikings have actually made best out of it. I would say, yeah, 10 runs per over. No power play taken so far. 3 overs, 31 for 1. And Sangamesh, I think he has been batting really well, making use of his swing, and the slow ball hasn't worked so far for Amit. He has already conceded 24 runs from 2 overs. So here comes the new bowler, Vikas. He's trying to set the field accordingly. Sangamesh facing Vikas. That was really a good bowl. As Navjeet said, consistently they are trying to bowl outside the off stump. Vikas is doing the same. It was a good pace. Batsman trying to make some room, but that didn't really work out. Vikas with the second ball of the over. That was really a good ball, a nice shout, and yes, they got it. It's the second wicket down for Vikings. And my apologies, it was Cherry who was on strike, and Cherry So Vikas Singh has taken the wicket on the very second ball of this over with a nice, decent, consistently bowling on the offside, the fifth stick. I think that has really worked out for the other bowlers as well so far in this tournament. There is some discussion going on, I think, about the bat, whether it is legal or not. Yeah, it is. There are quite strict restrictions about the usage of the bats. And Vikings. Here comes a new batsman on the pitch. Vikas with the ball. So we got a left-handed batsman from Vikings, Bharat Mohan. Looking at the stats, Bharat Mohan has been doing really well so far. Let's see how this final day turns out for him. Vikas with the ball. He has not changed his stance. He is still going over the stumps. So Vikas to Bharat. That was a good defense. Good decent balls. Consistently maintaining the same line outside the off stump. Bit over pitched. And a nice defense by Bharat. So here comes Vikas with the fourth ball of the over. Same. He tried to slow it down a bit, but over pitch again, and a good defense by the batsman. The inner field is doing really well, not leaking any scores, not leaking any runs so far. Here comes Vikas. That was a great swing, and it has gone for 6. What a shot! What a shot! It was a decent ball. He pitched in the good length area, but the batsman made a good use of it, and it was really a good swing. It went all the way for 6. There has been some mix-up. Vikas starting again with his run-up. That's the last ball to this over. And a good line. And a nice defense by the batsman. So, after 4 overs, the score stands at 37 for 2. No power plays taken so far. So now 2.0 they're deciding who should be the next bowler. I think they're going to go with the Viren again. Viren is the one who bowled the second over. And Viren has good pace, but Sangamesh and Bharat. Sangamesh has been doing really well. He has already hit 2 sixes so far. So Viren has to be really cautious. I think there's still a discussion going on who is going to bowl the next over. I would let them decide before announcing the next bowler. Okay, I think it is Madhur, one of their veteran players. So Madhur is coming with the 5th over. And no power play overs taken so far.
So one new feature that has been added for NACL in the finals this year is reviews. So each team is entitled to one successful review, and it's an amazing new feature. Can be taken for runouts, pretty much anything, but with the exception of whites, as per my understanding. Okay. Again, to wrap up here, the first 4 overs, 37 for 2. Bowlers running up, going back to start again. Okay, first ball. Mathur is just getting warmed up. He's bowling. If you have played against the 2point0 team, you know there's amazing bowlers in that team. Second ball, still outside the off stump, slightly short, but hit the underside of the bat. A little bit more pace than the other bowlers. Okay, Mathur running in for the third ball of the over. A little bit short, hit straight. Trying for the second, but although there's a fumble by the fielder, it's restricted to 1 run. Ball was a little short, but it was a straight ball, hard to hit. Some field changes now for the left-handed batsman. Two players in the deep on the onside. Bowler coming around the wicket for the left-hand batter. Short ball outside the leg stump. A swing. They're going for the second. Easy 2 runs. Bowler's trying to get his rhythm in. This ball was very short. Deserved to be punished. The batsmen are finally getting a bit more pace that they can use for hitting. What a shot. What a shot. That's a 4, just slightly short of the boundary. The ball was very overpitched. The batsman took very good advantage of that. Score now is 44 for 2 before the last ball of this over. Bowler's now thinking where to bowl. Full ball outside the off stump, close to a wide, but not quite there. Okay, that's an over again. Good over, a decent over, but the bowler is trying to find his rhythm. At the end of 5 overs, the score is 44 for 2 wickets. Vikings can now take advantage of this platform for the next 10 overs. All the players from 2point0 getting together now to discuss who's going to bowl next. I think they're calling on Viren to bowl. So the strategy now has to be from the 2point0 team to restrict the batsmen for the next few overs. Make sure they can contain them. They're discussing their strategy. From the Vikings' perspective, they had a bad start with the first wicket going in the first over, but they've capitalized quite a bit after that. A lot of boundaries as they usually hit.
So Sangamesh facing Viren. Viren coming with the short run up. And that was a full toss outside leg stump. Not really a great ball to bowl on this kind of ground. But a good fielding by Vikas in the outfield. The outfield is a bit slow today, as I said. It had been raining this week. So the outfield is not that great. So 1 run from this ball. Viren coming with the next one. A good over pitch ball. A decent line outside the off stump. And a good fielding. Viren trying the slower one, and batsman could not really judge it well. He was trying to hit it over long on. There's some discussion going on about with the umpire. Maybe he's just coming in the line. So far the score stands at 46 for 2. No, that Viren typically he bowls really fast, but I think he's just trying to mix up his bowling today. That was another slower one, full toss. Batsman could not connect it well. Viren with the next ball to the over. That was a really decent one. Bang on the target. It was on the stump line. Batsman defending it well. Nice judgment by Sangamesh. He's not really trying to hit every ball. He's waiting for the balls he can really make good use of. And that was a good shot. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. A nice display of athleticism by Satvik. And we have to give it to him. It was quite a difficult catch, but he has taken it really well and he made it look so easy. So Sangamesh goes down. The score is at 46 for 3, Vikings. And I think the strategy which Viren and 2point0 were going with, mixing the balls, slower ones and keeping it full, that has really worked out for them. And here comes the next batsman from Vikings, Bhushan Sheth. Bhushan will be facing it. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the last ball to the over. So Bhushan is not going to take the strike. It will be Bharat. So after 6 over, Vikings 46 for 3. Still, I will call it a decent start. The run rate is above 7. And Vikas Singh is gonna come back with the second over, and it will be a 7th over of this innings. Vikas had taken 1 wicket in his first over, so I think he will still be carrying that confidence. He has a good pace. I think he'll be consistently trying to bowl on the off, which looks like their strength. But we have left-handed batsman Bharat facing Vikas. Vikas, as before, he's keeping the same stance. He's still going to come over the wicket for the left-hand batsman. Typically, the right-hand bowlers, they will always change the side. They will just go around the wicket for the left-hand batsman. But Vikas, I think he has some different plans.
It's a great last over by Vervain. He really frustrated the batsman by bowling Yorker length balls. Only 2 runs conceded in the over with a wicket on the last ball. So there's some momentum going the way of 2.0 at this point. Okay, Gus with the first ball, slightly overpitched. It's lifted above the inner field. 1 run. Right hand batsman now comes back to the crease. Field is changing. Bowler's trying to fine tune the fielding just to make sure he has the right field set. So I think the strategy now in the last couple of overs has been bowl slower. Try to get the batsman to miss hit the ball. Great ball, great line and length. A little bit of misfielding, but no run conceded. Third ball of the over. Again, the same line outside the off stump, just short of good length. Hard to hit that ball. Just tap to the inner field. Okay, Vikas running in for the 4th ball. Ooh, overpitched. Loud appeal. Loud appeal. Outside the off stump. Huge appeal by the keeper. They're thinking about going for the review. Let's see what they do. Yeah. So everybody around me is pointing out reviews are very difficult, which will be, for this type of format, but it's something new that NACL is trying this year. They decided against the review. 5th ball, switch hit, nice shot. Running hard for the 2nd. Okay, great batting. He did see the overpitch ball coming in. Decided to switch hit. .49 for 3 after 6.5 overs. Again, almost a Yorker. Great bowling. Hard to hit that ball. Just tap to the infield. No run conceded. So very nice over. Only 3 runs conceded in this over. So 2 runs conceded in the last over, 3 runs in this over. 2.0 is trying to make sure that they don't concede too many runs and try to get wickets, because they certainly needed to slow it down after 5 overs. We see the spirit in the ground for the fielding team. That's lifted quite a bit by the last 2 overs. Eight more overs to go. Vikings certainly has the platform to capitalize. They have 7 wickets left. They can go for it. But as everybody knows, it's a game of patience. You have to wait. You have to have enough wickets, pick the right balls, and then go for your boundaries. Excellent strategies by both teams at this point.
So Vikings, after 7 overs, they are at 49 for 3. The run rate is 7 runs per over. And here comes Rishi with the 8th over. Left hand batsman. It was a good shot. And a good fielding in the outfield. It will be just 1 run. Right hand and left hand combination usually is a bit frustrating for the fielding team. They'll have to consistently change the field. The outfield is a bit slow, and the fielders are also been doing a good job so far. Here comes Rishi with the second ball of the 8th over. Bhushan is facing. Tried to chip it over the leg, but the ball was a good length on the wicket stump line. A good ball to start with, especially Bhushan is fairly new. A lot of discussions going on about the field, and Satvik is going a bit long. I think they are anticipating that Bhushan might try to hit it. Rishi with the next ball. And it was a good anticipation. He tried to hit it, but he got the outside edge, and a very nice catch taken by the keeper. Here goes the 4th wicket down for Vikings. Now they are 50 for 4. Good bowling. I would give it to the bowler. He consistently tried to bowl the same length, attacking the stumps, bowling the good length area. And a good catch by the keeper indeed. He fumbled a bit, but still made it. And in the replay you can see the way he fumbled, but the ball just went up and easily taken at the end. Umpire Arun did not have any problem to give it out because it was a thick edge. So here comes another new batsman from Vikings, V.R. Ranjan. V.R. Ranjan is gonna face Rishi, and it will be the 4th ball of the 8th over. Rishi has been doing great so far, considered only 1 run, taken 1 wicket in 3 balls. His first over though. So Rishi coming with the 4th ball. Ranjan taking the stance. Conditions are a bit windy today, but that's not hampering the spirit of this game. And here comes Rishi. Good, nice run up. He just tried to steal 1 run, but a good fielding by the inner fielders. Sumit 2point0 has been doing really well within the 30-yard circle. They have not leaked many singles so far. And here comes Rishi with the next ball. It was full toss, low full toss. The batsmen are calling for the second run, but no, it was a good fielding and a nice throw from the outfield. So at the end it will be 1 run. But a good shot. It was a low full toss on the offside. Not really easy for a new batsman on the pitch to hit it. But nice connection there. And here comes the left-hand batsman again. So change of field as we expect. The wind is going to the left side for the left-hand batsman, so it might be a bit of advantage for him. So let's see how he can use it. That was a full toss ball and he used it really well. Is it a 6? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a 6. Bharat has really made it look easy. The second 6, it was a low full toss, but the way he positioned himself and he hit it on the leg side, that was amazing. After 8 overs, Vikings are 57 for 4. You can see in the replay the way he just went down, adjusted to the line of the ball and hit it for a 6. I think it's a bit of drink time. This and 2.0 are deciding who will be bowling next. And I would like to remind you guys, no power play overs taken so far. Madhur is coming with the second over, and VR Ranjan will be facing right-hand batsman. Bharat has been doing great so far. 20 runs from 10 balls with 2 sixes and 1 4. That's really great.
Okay, Mother into the attack. Nice swing. Oh, right in the hands of long on. Another wicket falls down. Wickets in quick succession here. Great bowling. Trying to feed the batsman into that stroke. Having the right field being set for the catch. So Vikings have to be very careful here. You have to have enough wickets left. As Prashant mentioned, the power play overs are still pending, but we need to have enough wickets left to utilize the power play overs. And great comeback from 2.0, starting from the 6th over. They decided on bowling a little bit differently, take off the pace on a few balls, bowling fuller, trying to get the wickets, and they've been successful so far. It's a great comeback. I would say the match is evenly poised right now, as long as Vikings can keep their wickets for the power play overs and capitalize. Okay, Madhur running in again for the new batsman. Outside the off stump, and that's a wide. Swing and a miss by the batsman. It's a little short ball outside the off stump. I believe that's the first wide, actually, in the first 8 overs. So quite commendable. Okay, Madhur running again for the second ball. Nice Yorker length ball. Pitch full. Batsman could only defend back on this ball. Great thinking to mix up different lengths. Madhur comes in again. Short ball outside the off stump. Non-striker wanted to take a run, sent back by the striker. Great mix-up of different lengths. Madhu runs in again. Same length. Again, batsman trying for a quick single, but sent back by the non-striker this time. Great thinking by the bowler. Okay, that will be a wide. Batsman tried to do a switch hit. Bowlers probably saw him coming, but it was way wide on the offside. Okay. What a ball, what a ball. Same line, miscatch by the fielder on point. It goes by, pops off the top of the hands. Good effort, but that catch probably should have been taken. Good try though. Okay, now lefty comes back to the crease. The field setting by the fielding team has been great. They've been changing according to the batsman, and it's been impressive. Okay, Madhu runs in again. The left-handed batsman. Swing, but it just goes along the ground to the inner field. End of the over. So score is 60 for 5 wickets. Evenly poised at this point. Let's see if Vikings can break out and get the boundaries in the power play overs.
Yeah, even after the decent hitting by Vikings, I would say 2point0 has been able to pull down the run rate a bit after 9 overs. The score is 60 for 5. So we got the new bowler Sumit coming right arm over the wicket with his first over. He's trying to set the field, and as the Viking guys has been playing really well on the offside, so Sumit is just making sure that he has the inner circle offside covered. And Sumit comes with the first ball of the over, trying to bowl on the offside, but it's a wide. A nice leave by the batsman. He anticipated that well. Sumit with this, and batsman tried to hit it, and good catch by Vikas. The ball just hung up in the air. The batsman was trying to hit it over the covers but could not do it. At the end, a decent catch taken by Vikas. Here goes another wicket down for Vikings. And you can see in the replay, the batsman was trying to hit it and expecting the over pitch, but Sumit just pulled the line a bit. A nice mix-up and a good catch. Vikas just kept his eyes on the ball, because last over they just missed one catch and they just didn't want to do that fumble again. A nice catch taken at the end. New batsman coming to the crease. The score is 61 for 6. I think because of some technical reason, the score is not getting updated in the live stream. But yeah, it will be soon. So Vikings are 6 down. And Shalin R, apparently another left-hand batsman. It will be a bit of sigh of relief for 2.0. They don't have to change the field after every single run. So yeah, now you can see the score has been updated after 9.1. Vikings are 61 for 6. And I would like to remind you guys, Vikings still has power play overs left, and it is up to them when they're gonna take it. Sumit starting this over with a wide, but coming back really stronger on the next very ball and taking the wicket. So now we have the new batsman on the crease, Shalin. Good change in the field. They're just trying to make sure that they have nice cover on the leg and long on and offside inner circle. Batsman ready to face the first ball. Here comes Sumit. A good shot. He just anticipated the ball will be the good length, and he tried. It was a chance of run out, but at the end he made it there. A good way to start, getting off the mark. So first ball, 2 runs scored. It will surely give a bit of confidence to the batsman. And Sumit charging with the third ball of this over. And ball pitched in the good length. It could have been fielded, but there was a bit of miss between Sumit and Vikas in the field. They leaked 1 run over here. So score is 64. And now we have Bharat back on strike. However, he's also a left-hand batsman, but he has been doing really well so far. And looking at the overs count, I think Bharat is going to go for a big hit. Let's see. And 2.0 are also anticipating same thing, so they are making sure that they have good cover on the leg side for Bharat, because he has been hitting really good shots on the leg side. A good line, a decent line by Sumit. Outside the off stump, batsman just missed it completely. And nicely kept by the wicketkeeper, Vinny. So far, this over has been going well for Sumit. And that's a full toss ball. We will have to see whether it's a no ball or not. But before that, let's see. Okay, the fielder has fielded it well, and it will be only 1 run. No, I don't think the umpire thinks, yeah, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. As we anticipated, it was over the waistline, full toss. So we have Shalin back on strike. Already 2 extras given in this over. Sumit coming with the next ball. It was a good shot and little fumble, but Amit has taken this catch. So their strategy of keeping the inner circle close, and the way he made him play the good length ball. Amit has taken the catch, and another wicket goes down for Vikings. And this was Shalin, but their star batsman Bharat is still on the strike, so we can still expect some fireworks in the last 5 overs. Yeah, Sumit, this over has been, a bit of roller coaster. Couple of extras given, but 2 wickets also taken in this over. So after 9.5, the score is 66 for 7. So we got the next batsman, Harshvardhan Reddy, on strike. He is right-hand batsman, so again it will be a combination of left hand and right hand. A bit of pain for 2.0 to consistently change the field. Sumit coming with the last ball to his over. And so far, as I said, he has conceded 6 runs, but he has taken 2 wickets. That's what matters. Last ball outside the off stump, but again given wide. Sumit is struggling a bit with the line. Here comes Sumit with the last ball. That was a nice ball. Batsman just missed it. Good, well kept by the keeper, Vinny Narula. And after 10 overs, Vikings are at 67 for 7. They just have 3 wickets in the hand, and there are like 5 overs left to this innings. I think there will be a little break for drinks. And 2.0 are now deciding who is gonna bowl the 11th over. 5 overs left. 2.0 must be thinking how to get them out before 15 overs, and at the same time I think Vikings must be thinking how to make maximum out of those 5 overs. So here comes Viren with his 3rd over, and he'll be the one bowling the 11th over. His last over was quite decent. He just conceded 2 runs. He bowled with a great discipline. Most of the bowls were at the Yorker length, wicket line, and now we have Bharat on strike. It will be great to see how Bharat is going to approach this over, because they have just 3 wickets in hand, and it is the 11th over of this innings. Over to Navjeet bhai.
Thanks, Prashant. Great Yorker length ball to start out with. It's very hard to hit that ball. So the Vikings have 3 wickets left. They have a lot of depth in their batting lineup. Again, almost a Yorker. Pushed on the onside for 1 run. So Vikings have 7 wickets down. Still have power play overs left. But anybody who's played with Vikings knows that they have great batting depth. Everybody in their team, all the way up to number 11, can bat. Okay, Viren runs out. Appeal. Great bowling by Viren. Okay, Viren runs in again. Again, outside the off stump. Very disciplined bowling. Hard to hit that on the onside. Batter was trying to push it to the offside for a quick single. Did not connect. Viren runs in again. Slower ball. Swung. What a catch in the deep. Good anticipation, good movement by the fielder to come up. Much slower ball. And the strategy has been to bowl slower balls to the hitters, which has effectively worked. 2.0 is doing a great job with their bowling. They've come back stronger. After 3 overs, they had given up 31 runs. And after the fifth over, they've basically started getting a stranglehold on the batsmen. Got a couple of quick wickets. Been continuing getting wickets. On the Viking side, they really haven't had any long partnerships. At this point, they still have power play overs left, but only 2 wickets left at this point. New batsman in is Sai Krishna. A little bit of strategy discussion with the other batter. Viren is mixing up his balls quite well. Some slower balls, some with a little bit more pace. Great line outside the off stump. Runs in again for the new batsman. Oh, and bowled him. What a ball. A Yorker to start out with. Impossible ball to play. Great bowling by Viren to just give that Yorker up front. Batsman certainly wasn't ready for it. So at this point, Vikings only has 1 wicket left. Plenty of overs remaining. Power play overs also remaining, which probably should have been taken up front a little bit earlier. But let's see what the batsman can do. End of the 11th over. Back to Prashant.
Thanks, Navjeet bhai. And even after a great start, some good hitting, I think Vikings, they have not been able to capitalize that start, and they are 68 for 9 after 11 overs. I would say the run rate is still decent with 4 overs left in this innings, but they don't have many wickets in the hand. The bowling team has strategized it well. They have not taken any power plays. They have not given many chances to Vikings to hit them over the fence. We have Bharat back on the strike. Bharat is the only set batsman, and this will. And I'll try to. I want to remind you that they have only 1 wicket in hand, so there is no room for any mistakes. So they'll be extra cautious. They'll be very defensive, and they don't want to lose the wicket because 1 wicket down will be the end of their innings. And 2.0 has decided to go back with Sumit. Sumit is the same bowler who was able to take 2 wickets in the last over. He gave away some extras, but still he was able to take 2 wickets. That's what matters. And 2.0 will be expecting him to take this last wicket. And what a shot! What a shot! He tried to loft it over the long on part. Finally, a great catch taken by Viren in the deep. And that's a wrap. Guys, that's a wrap. And after 11 overs, Vikings are 68 all out. As we thought that it will be a high scoring game, but it did not turn out to be that high scoring game. So 2.0 has done great with the fielding, taking some amazing catches, doing some amazing piece of fielding, saving a lot of runs, especially within the 30-yard circle. And Bharat, as he didn't have many choices left, he wanted to go over the long on and try to hit for the 6, but a nice catch taken in the deep by Viren. So yeah, here is the scoreboard in front of you guys. So you can see Sangamesh did a good job hitting 18 runs, couple of sixes. Cherry and the end Bharat are the high scorers of this innings, but most of them could not. They were not able to actually build that innings. There was no partnership which could last long. So they just could play, could stand there for 11 overs, giving a target of 69 runs to 2.0. So I'm sure Vikings must be strategizing. Vikings is a decent bowling side. So far we have seen that they have never given up. They have defended low totals as well. So it will be a great contest, I'm sure about that. So let's see how 2.0 is going to give it the chase.
Okay, we'll take a short break now, a few minutes break before 2.0 comes into bat. We'll be back on in a couple of minutes. Okay, welcome back. 2point0 will be batting now. Just getting started in a minute or so. We have Vinny and Sumit at the crease right now. Vinny will be taking strike. So 68, 69 to win. Bowler is Ranjan. Right arm over. So Vikings have a lower score, but don't count them out. Their bowling is amazing, as everybody knows. Okay, first ball of the innings. Great ball to start out with. Outside the off stump, full length, making the batsman drive. Second ball coming up. Two fielders in the deep, long on and long off. Full toss outside the off stump. Hit hard on the offside. They wanted to go for 2 runs, but the ball stopped. They could only take 1 run. So full toss outside the off stump. Great batting. Okay, now they're moving around the field a little bit, getting another fielder on the offside. So now they have 4 on the offside, not including slip. Just 1 fielder on the leg side in the inner circle. Okay, great. Still a full toss outside the off stump. Great shot by the batsman, knowing that there's only 1 fielder on the leg side. Quick run. Score is 2 for no loss. Vinny on the strike now. Again, offside bowling. Good disciplined bowling. Driven, no run. Two balls remaining in the over. Ranjan runs in again. Great consistent line outside the off stump. Short a good length ball. Good discipline by the bowler. Strategy here is excellent. Keep it outside the off stump. Back up the offside with 5 fielders. Last ball of the over. Full toss again outside the off stump. Batsman could just drive it. Great over. 2 for no loss. Okay, end of the first over. 2 for no loss. Great bowling by the Vikings team. New bowler comes in. All the balls in the last over were very disciplined outside the off stump. Few of them were full tosses, but the batsman could not capitalize on them. Great line by the bowler. Sangamesh comes in to bowl. Right arm over the wicket. He's moving his field around. So he did move. The bowler moved 1. Fielder in the deep on the leg side behind square leg. 3 on the offside in the inner circle, not including slip. Sangamesh into ball, his first ball. Short ball outside the off stump, just barely inside the wide marker. Big appeal, but the ball was away from the batsman. Okay, let me introduce you. Reza Bhai is coming in to give some commentary. As everybody knows, he's the founder of NACL, puts a lot of effort day and night into getting this league going, making sure everything runs smoothly. Here's Reza Bhai.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone that's watching the game. Welcome to NACL Finals for the 2025-2026 season. We are at Lauren Eden. Beautiful day for cricket. Want to thank all the volunteers. Want to thank Navjeet Bhai for doing commentary, Prashant Tiku for taking pictures. All this could not have been done without the volunteers. A special shout out to Vishal Tiku that's producing the broadcast today. And both teams are charged up, ready to go. Sangamesh is firing it in. Vikings definitely miss Ashok. Ashok is out to India to play the innings of his life. Congratulations, Ashok. And it's up in the air. Oh, they say catches which win matches. This might be a costly one. Navjeet Bhai, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Prashant, thank you. Special shout out to Vishal Tiku from minor league, who broadcast minor league also. Drove all the way up here from Arizona for this broadcast. And our sponsors, Zyka Restaurant and NACL Sports Center. Committee members, special shout out to Abdul, who's on the ground. Arun Bhai, who is umpiring. Arjun and Vikash all the way from India. So thank you, and thank you to all the umpires. Wish everybody the best of luck today, and let's make this monumental day count. With that, here is Navjeet Bhai.
Thank you, Reza Bhai. Thanks to Reza Bhai for his countless efforts in keeping this league going, organizing the final every year. It surprises me. We've added reviews now every year. This final seems to be running very, very smooth, and it's all an effort by Reza Bhai and his team. So congrats to them. Back to the match. We're at 6 for no loss, 2 overs up. Third over coming up. There was a catch that was missed. It was an easy catch, missed on the offside. But Vikings are still controlling it with 6 for no loss. Run rate is decent, but they only need to get to 69 to win. So if 2point0 can stay patient, wait for the bad balls, hit boundaries, take quick singles, that would probably be their strategy to win the game. Sarwan coming into ball. Over to Prashant.
Thank you, Navjeet Bhai. So, after 2 overs, 2.06 runs, they're not really into any kind of pressure, as they are not chasing a big total. I'd like to remind the total they are chasing is 69 runs from 15 overs, and they are 6 for no loss after 2 overs. And we have Shravan Kumar coming with the third over. Vinny trying to chip it on the leg side, and comfortably they can take 1 run over here. Score moves to 7 for 0. Vikings already missed a chance. It was a comfortable catch, but there was a little fumble in the inner circle. So outside the leg stump, not a great ball, and well hit by Sumit, but a great piece of fielding in the deep. It will be only 1 run. Score moves to 8. So Shravan coming around the stumps. He has also been consistently trying to bowl on the off. That's the winning formula on this ground so far. And a good length ball. The solid defense by Vinny. Good piece of fielding. No run. There's a little chat going on between the batsmen, and they would be just looking forward to just steal some singles and doubles. I don't think they are in pressure of hitting some big shots. And here comes Shravan with next ball. It was a good ball. Vinny just tried to hit it over the leg, but completely missed the line. Shravan changing the side. He's coming over the wicket now. They're just trying to mix up the kind of ball, and it wasn't. Is it going to be a catch? No. It was a chance. Player, the fielder, he covered the ground. He did all his hard work, but still a little fumble, and he missed the catch. As Reza Bhai said, catches win the matches. So we already have seen there are 2 missed catches in the last 2 overs. And Shravan coming with the last ball of the over. Outside the off stump, wide. It will be an extra. The score moves to 9 runs. Sorry, the score moves to 10 runs, including this extra. And Sumit is on strike. Shravan charging in. And yes, as I said, their strategy is not to hit big shots. They are just trying to steal the singles and doubles from wherever they can. After 3 overs, 2.0, 11 for no loss. Vinny and Sumit, both, they're just taking their time. They're playing patiently, not trying to hit any big shots so far. And I think it has been going their way. 11 for 0, 3 overs. 12 overs left in this innings. A lot of change in the fielding, you can see. Vikings are deciding on who will be the next bowler. And I think from the dugout, 2.0 guys are getting the same message, that just don't lose wickets, stand there, try to consistently take those singles and doubles, and that's the way to go. So Sumit will be facing. Sumit. So VR Ranjan is bowling and coming with his second over. He had conceded only 2 runs in his first over. That was quite a decent over. So hopefully this over is gonna do same. Over to Navjeet Bhai.
Good first ball. No run. So Vikings is sticking to the outside the off stump line. Good first ball. Ranjan running in for the second ball of the over. Okay, batsman still trying to take a single. The ball was outside the off stump, but the batsman moved outside the off stump and hit it on the onside, leg side. Now the batsman is standing outside the leg stump. Scoop shot. Great shot. Trying for a second. Running hard. And the batter gets in. Great shot. Great scoop shot. So 2.0 is on par score. They need 3.5 runs and over to win. They've been careful not to lose wickets initially. Quick singles. Not trying for the big shots yet. Fourth ball of the over. Full outside off. Batsman couldn't drive it all the way through the inner field. Two runs in the over so far. Fifth ball of the over. Okay, nice shot over the inner circle. Non-striker wanted to take a second. Striker sent him back. Good line and length by the bowler. Last ball of the over coming up. Full ball. Big appeal. Review taken. Okay, this is the first review taken in this match. I'll have the third umpire look at the review, make a decision. As you can see in the replay, third umpire working on the decision. Different angle here. Okay, again, this is a new feature added in the history of NACL. First review, only one successful review granted. Umpires taking a look at the replay before making a decision. Both umpires are talking to each other now. Again, this is a great feature added by NACL for this year. As we all know, sometimes umpires make mistakes, so this feature allows the umpires to review with the action replays. Again, it's the first review in the history of NACL. Great feature. Okay, both the umpires are reviewing the replay. Umpires checking all the angles, come up with a decision. First ever review in NACL history. Okay, umpire decision coming up. And umpire decision is not out after looking at the review.
These are the moments that I love. Introducing new stuff, new technology, thanks to Vishal Bhai. When we met after last year's finals, I asked Vishal Bhai, can we bring something else? And Vishal Bhai was kind enough to add a couple of new cameras to the production, even though it's a lot of work. But this is what I love, man. This is what NACL is all about, bringing new ventures to tennis ball cricket. Now back to cricket. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Reza Bhai. And as you know, Reza Bhai always listens to the teams, introduces new features. We're getting to a higher level in terms of cricket, adding these professional features. So thanks to Reza Bhai and his team. Okay, fifth over coming up. Over to Prashant.
Thanks, Navjeet. So there was only one review allowed for a team in one inning. So Viking have already taken their quota of review. And after 4 overs, the score stands at 14 for no loss. 2.0. Vinny and Sumit from ground, and I think Sumit is gonna take the strike. Vikings. So we have Shalin, our left-hand bowler, left arm over the wicket to Sumit. He tried to bowl Fuller. A good shot on the offside by Sumit. They can comfortably take 2 runs over here. Good piece of fielding in the deep though. The score moves to 16 for no loss. Shalin coming over the wicket, left hand. There are very few left-hand bowlers, so and they are always tricky to face. But I think Sumit, after playing around 13 balls, his eyes are clearly set, and he is able to anticipate the pitch of the ball and the bounce. And as I said, they are not trying to rush; they are just trying to rotate as much as they can. Shalin coming with the next ball. No ball. Umpire has given the no ball. The bowler seems to be objecting to it, but no, it is a no ball, and the reason is overstepping. Overstepping, no ball, calls for a free hit. That's the rule of NACL. The free hit will be given only for overstepping. A good chance for Sumit. And he tried to be a bit cheeky and play a reverse hit. Got hit wicket, but as I said, it was a free hit, so it's not out. Sumit will still stay there. There are no bolts, no catches on the free hits. So only run out. But a decent ball and a dot. Shalin charging in again with the next ball. On the stump line. Played really well by Sumit. Stealing that one run, a single. And somehow Vikings, they also have a strong 3 fielders in the inner circle on the off side and only 1 on the leg side. So now they have 4 on the off side and 1 on the leg side, and the batters are just trying to hit it on the leg so they can comfortably take ones and twos. A good shot by Vinny. It was a over pitch, fuller length ball. Nicely picked up by Vinny. He did not try to hit it hard, just try to scoop it up out of the 30-yard circle, and he was able to do that comfortably. Single taken. Next ball, again a full length ball, bit of a fumble and misfield, and a single comfortably taken by Sumit. The score moves on to 20 for no loss, and Shalin will be charging with the last ball to this over. Again, he's trying to experiment. Vinny tried to play a reverse hit. He was able to connect, but not a strong connection though. No run. After 5 overs, 2.0 are 20 for no loss. Still 49 runs is what they need in next 10 overs with 10 wickets in hand. You can see a bit of chat going on between the batsmen, and I'm sure they must be talking about the same thing, that let's not go for the big shots, just keep playing those, keep hitting those singles and doubles. And Viking, they need to, if they want to make a comeback, they will have to start taking some wicket. They have already missed 2 catches. So the next bowler, they are deciding on that. Over to Navjeet.
Very good batting by 2.0. They've stayed patient. They know they just need 3.5 runs and over. So they're not going for the big shots, taking ones and twos, waiting for the bad balls. Currently at 4 and over, 20 for no loss after the end of 5 overs. So Sangamesh comes into bowl, right arm over the wicket, first ball. Nice slower ball, outside off stump. Batsman seems to have gotten his feet stuck to the ground. Great ball, good length, short of good length. Sumit on strike. Nice ball. Cut over point on the offside. Over the fielder. Batsman wanted to take 2, but restricted to 1. 2.0 is just trying to rotate strike, get the singles. Not going for any big strokes at this point. Winning into strike the ball. Gain over the offside fielders. Almost the boundary, just stopped short of the boundary. Great shot over the fielder. 2 runs taken. Bowling has been consistent outside the off stump. Batsman moves over outside the off stump, tries to hit on the leg side, misses, hits the leg. He's keeping the bowling team guessing, playing on both sides of the wicket. Fourth ball of the over. Batsman steps up, tries to hit on the offside, no run taken. Vinny seems to want to go for the big strike at this point. Good bowling to keep him contained. Batsman steps up again. It's on the offside along the ground. 1 run only. Great fielding. 6 after 6 overs. Score is 24 for no loss. 4 runs in over. 2point0 realizes that that's all they need for 4 runs and over to win. They're trying to contain the wickets, take the singles, hit the bad balls. Good strategy so far. Vikings is looking desperately for the first wicket. They know they have to take wickets to win the game. There were 2, for those joining late, there were 2 catches that were missed earlier in the first and the second over by the Vikings team. They were both catches in the deep. Over to Prashant for the next over.
Thanks, Navjeet. 2.0 still haven't lost any wickets so far. 24, no loss after 6 overs. Going ahead with the .4 as the run rate. And we have Venkatesh as the next bowler coming over the stumps. Right hand bowler coming with his first over, and Vinny just trying to make use of the fact that there are not many fielders on the leg. He just moved towards the off and was able to hit it for a single. Sumit is back on strike. Sumit has been playing really well on the offside, and Venkatesh is also trying the same thing, which bowling on the off. Fuller, that's the thing which has worked. It was a cheeky single. It was a nice. It was a single, but yeah, the infield was not really quick enough to get them out, and good running between the wickets. Vinny back on strike. Yeah, it was a Fuller ball. Comfortably 1 run taken on it. There's no rush. The batters are not really trying to hit anything out of the ground. Just trying to rotate as much as they can. Vikings fielders are trying to back up their bowler as much as they can. Venkatesh coming with another ball. Sumit tried to steal that 1 run here, but a good piece of fielding. No run taken. Sumit will be facing the next one. And Venkatesh going ahead with a decent pace. and a fuller length bowls has been doing good so far. Yorker length ball, a decent one, right on the money, no run taken. Another dot. So I think too many dots. It must be playing with the head of the batters also. So last ball of this over. That was a low full toss. Comfortably hit by Sumit. But there is a fielder in the deep. Only one run. There was a bit of fumble. They wanted to steal another one. Overthrow. But they could not. I think 2.0 from dugout. There are people coming. There's Rishi. I can see Rishi has come with some message from dugout. So it is. They're still going consistently with 4 run rate, 7 overs, 28, no loss, which says they need another 41 runs to win in 8 overs. So the asking rate would be 5 runs per over. There's a little break for the players. Vikings, they're just strategizing, trying to back up, not letting their shoulders down. They want to defend the total which they have posted. And on the other hand, you can see Sumit and Vinny playing with a cool head. Yeah. Over to Navjeet Bhai.
Thanks, Prashant. So at this point, Vikings team really needs to take a wicket, the first wicket, to put any kind of pressure on the batting team. They're desperately hunting for the first wicket. 41 required in 8 overs. 5 runs and over needed. Vikings team is still discussing strategy, figuring out what they want to do with their bowlers, how they want to place the field. They're trying everything they can to make sure they get their first wicket. Containing 2point0 with 5 runs and over with 10 wickets in hand will be hard. They realize that. Now they have 2 fielders on the leg side, one within the inner circle, one behind square leg, and then they have long on and mid wicket. They've placed one fielder outside the inner circle on the offside. The It's an action replay on the potential run out, but it didn't hit the stumps. Bowler running in for the fourth ball. Lofted on the offside. Great catch in the deep. 2point0 loses the first wicket. Vikings team finally had their first wicket. Great catch in the deep. Good anticipation, good movement by the fielder. Getting to the ball and hanging on to it. Score is 30 for one wicket. First wicket came after 7.4 overs. Still a lot of batters to come. Bowling has been good. They haven't conceded any boundaries so far. Vikings team will be looking for more wickets in quick succession here. Two balls to go in the over. Both teams have consistently bowled outside the off stump. Very few balls on middle and leg. It's been a good strategy by both teams on the bowling side. Fifth ball of the over. Quick tap on the offside. The fielder is in the deep, so easy run taken. The fielder on the offside is outside the inner circle there. Last ball of the over coming up. Winnie on strike. Outside the off stump. Hit the inner edge of the bat. Didn't travel far. No run taken. Great over by the bowler by Cherry to get the first wicket. Vikings look more active in the field now after the first wicket. Looking desperately to get the second and successive wickets here. They do realize that they need to get more wickets. On the batting side, they've been content to take singles, quick singles. They haven't really hit any big strokes. Over to Prashant for the next over.
Thanks, Navjeet. So we got Venkateshwar charging in with his second over. His first over was fairly decent. He conceded 4 runs. And we have new batsman Viren on strike. And that's a reverse hit. The outfield is slow, but still that would be a 1 bounce 4. Nice reading the ball by Viren, and he was ready for that shot. It was a bit of premeditated, I would say, and the connection was amazing. The wind is also strong on that side, so that will be a bit of advantage, and I'm sure they will be looking to hit more balls on that side of the ground. First boundary for 2.0 coming in the 9th over, so they are 35 for 1. Venkateshwar coming with the second ball. That was a nice one, and a good single stolen by the batsman. A bit of mix-up. There could have been a run out, but amazing running between the wickets by Viren and Vinny. Vinny has spent good time, and you can see in the replay there was a chance of run out, but the fielder was not able to just throw it in time. And Venkatesh is coming with the next ball. Offside. Vinny moved the way he was doing it. A very nice catch taken in the deep by Vikings. So they say one wicket gets another one. That's what has happened in the last over. We saw that Vikings got the first breakthrough, and in this over Vinny was trying to just move on the offside and hit it over the long on. He was able to connect it, but that connection was not strong enough. And a comfortable catch taken in the deep by Vikings. So there goes the second wicket down for 2.0. Score stands at 36 for 2. And you can see the energy in the Vikings group. 2 wickets already down, and they are all charged up. Venkatesh has taken his first wicket in his second over, and the new batsman on the crease is Madhur, quite an experienced batsman from 2.0, but as he's new to the pitch, so let's see. He's known for hitting the big shots, but today the situation doesn't demand that. So let's see what his approach is gonna be. And I will remind you, in quarterfinals he was the man of the match who hit a 50 in that quarterfinal, and he's coming 2 down. Full toss over the fielder. There was a chance. There was a little bit chance of catch, but I won't say it was quite difficult. So they were able to steal 1 run from their shot, and the score moves on to 37. And Madhur getting off the mark on the very first ball, which gets Viren back on the strike. And we have already seen Viren trying some reverse hits, and now you can see that he's moving already to he's changing his stance and moving down the offside. And a good shot. It was a good connection, and they will be comfortably taking 2 runs on that one. With that, score moves on to 39, and Viren back on strike. Venkatesh bowling his last ball of this over. Viren seems to be in a mood to experiment some different shots. So yeah, nice cut. 1 run taken comfortably. The score moves to 40 for 2 in 9 overs. So
A bit more wind picking up in the ground. So at the end of 9 overs, score is 40 for 2. Only 29 needed to win of 6 overs. Great sensible batting by 2.0. Not taking many chances, making sure that they don't lose too many wickets. Start up over 10. Cherry back into ball, right arm over the wicket. Viren is on strike. Okay, Viren with an unusual stance. Just taps it on the offside in the end. Batter's trying to keep the bowler guessing whether it will be a switch hit or not. Second ball of the over. A little bit on the short side. Hit on the leg side here. One run off that ball. And it's been great umpiring so far. No controversies. Great decisions. Short ball on the middle stump. Hit in the deep. Catch taken. The ball was there to be hit. Didn't get the elevation. Great ball. It's a short ball, enticing the batsman to hit the ball. But didn't come off the middle of the bat. Really good catch in the deep. Patiently waiting for the ball to come to him. So 2point0 has lost 3 wickets in succession here. They still have the batting depth to get them to the end. Just trying to stay patient to make sure that they can get to the score of 69. Vikings, on the other hand, are happy with the wickets that they have taken in succession here. Looking to take more wickets. .41 for 3 after 9.3 overs. Satvik is the new batsman in. Right hand batsman. A few adjustments in the field. On the offside, the fielder from cover moving into the inner circle for the new batsman. Still only one fielder on the leg side in the inner circle. One in the deep and square leg. Great ball for the new batsman. Good length ball on off stump. Batter deflects it back. The good defensive stroke. Cherry running in for the next ball. Similar ball, tapped on the leg side for a quick single. Overthrow possible here, but the batters decided not to take it. Went straight to long off on the overthrow. One run off the ball. Now the offside. The fielder going from the inner circle to the deep for the switch hit. Last ball of the over coming up. Nice ball on the stumps. Defended back on the offside. No run taken. At the end of 10 overs, 42 for 3. 27 runs needed in 5 overs with 7 wickets in hand. Vikings team is now discussing strategy for the last 5 overs, deciding on who's coming into bowl. Over to Prashant for the next over.
Thanks, Navjeet. So we can see that defending a low total, Vikings have already made a bit of comeback here, taking 3 wickets in quick succession and getting Madhur, one of the best batsmen, out. So we have Satvik Deshpande, new batsman on the crease with Viren, and Shalin will be bowling the 11th over. Satvik tried to just scoop it over their leg but was still able to manage a little connection, and it will be 1 run. So getting Viren back on strike. So you can see that 2point0 is also trying to experiment now with their shots, because the required run rate is now increasing and it has already been reached around 6 now, a little bit under 6. Meanwhile, we got another dot. Viren tried to scoop it over the offside but was not able to manage a connection. Shalin charging in with the next ball. That was a good linked ball. No idea. Viren just got beaten. Another dot in this over. And you can see the energy of the Viking team. They are cheering up for every single dot. And that's how it should be. Shalin charging in again. Good connection by Viren. Is a fuller ball. Good connection, but nice piece of fielding over there. Another dot. So we can see the required run rate is slowly going up, which must be playing with the head of 2point0 batters. And meanwhile, we can see a little tap by Viren. Successfully taken a single over there, which gets Satvik back on the strike. A decent over so far, considered only 2 runs. Let's see how Shalin is going to finish his second over. That's the last ball to Satvik. Shalin charging in. At a low full toss, a chance of catch, no. Good piece of fielding in the deep, good throw. 1 run. 3 runs conceded from this over. Score moves to 45 for 3. Thus leaving the equation at 24 runs required from 4 overs. That's what I was talking about. The required rate is slowly creeping up. It was around 4 point something, and now it is exactly at 6. And meanwhile, we got a signal from the umpire that batting team is gonna take the power play. So this will be a power play, and I will remind you the restriction of the power play. There will be only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And we can see V.R. Ranjan coming with the 12th over, power play over, and there are 3 power plays left in this innings. Over to Navjeet.
Good effort by the Vikings team in the last few overs to get wickets. Required run rate is exactly 6 per over now for the last 4 overs. Power play taken by the batting team, so I'm sure they'll try to hit the big boundaries here. The fielding is set to 1 fielder in the deep at mid wicket, 1 at long off. Ranjan bowling right arm over the wicket to Satvik. Let's see how this goes. Satvik moving to the offside. Hitting on the onside, not getting the elevation. Great fielding in the deep and mid wicket. 1 run. Second ball of the over to Viren. He'll also be trying to hit some boundaries. Okay, so long off is coming in now. And another fielder going in deep in the offside for the switch hit. Good strategy by Vikings, knowing that this batsman can hit the switch hits. Batsman moves up, tries to hit, lobs it up in the air. Good catch. Good patient catch at square leg. Great ball. I think the bowler saw the batter moving up, pitched it in a little bit shorter. Shoulder length ball and cramped the batsman for the shot. Batsman could only get a top edge, popped it over, and great fielding by the fielder. Comes in under the ball, patiently grabs the ball. Great bowling and great fielding. So the pressure is on the batsman now. 6 runs and over needed. Bowling team is not really giving them an inch in terms of bad balls or even width on the balls. New batsman in is Angie. Vikings are really pumped up now. Third ball of the over. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch. That's a great ball. First ball invited the batsman to hit on the offside. Batsman couldn't get it clean in the middle of the bat. Popped it over. Nice catch in the inner circle on the offside. This is turning out to be very exciting at this point. Vikings gotten wickets in quick succession here, putting the pressure back on the batsman. Great catch. Great intelligent bowling here. New batsman in is Rishi. The required run rate has crept up to 6.5 now. Fourth ball of the over. Quick single on the onside by Rishi. Satvik is on strike now. Vikings are bowling really well now, trying to contain the batsman in this power play to just singles, moving around the field intelligently for each batsman. For Satvik, now we have one person in the deep on the offside for the switch hit. Long off has moved into the circle. Fifth ball of the over. Full toss on middle stump. driven, but no run. A lot of energy in the field by the Vikings team now, cheering the bowler after each ball. Last ball of the over coming up. Full toss again on the offside. Hit over, cover. Both fielders running after it. That's a 4. Great shot above the inner circle. That's what was needed at this point to get a boundary. Great balance in the shot. End of the over. Score is 51 for 5 wickets. So 6 runs were given this over. The required run rate is still 6 per over for the next 3 overs. It can go either way at this point. Good exciting finish to the match. We have some word coming in from the captain on the batting side to the batters. Fielding side is now looking at the field placement, figuring out what they want to do for each batsman. They've been moving the field positions very successfully. I'm sure that they've studied each batsman and the batting style. Bowling to the field essentially. Over to Prashant for the next over.
Thanks, Navjeet. Shalin coming with his 3rd over, and I would say Vikings have come a long way in this game. We could see the shoulders down in first few overs because they were defending a low total, but now they have really made a good comeback, taken 5 wickets. 51 and 6 is the required rate which the 2point0 needs to win this match. Shalin, who has bowled decently so far, giving away 9 runs in 2 overs, is coming with his 3rd over. And a good ball to start the over. I would like to remind you, this is another power play over with the field restrictions in place. Last over was also a power play, and Vikings got 2 wickets. This turned out good in the Vikings' favor, except the last ball getting hit for a boundary. And this over, you can say that already 2 balls have been bowled and successfully dots in favor of Vikings. Vikings are cheering up for every single dot, every single ball, backing up their bowlers the way they should be. And Rishi is facing the 3rd ball in this over. Nicely picked up over the inner circle and taking a quick there was a chance of run out. There was a chance of run out, but the bowler could not collect the ball. And 2.0 Rishi was successfully able to complete 2 runs on this shot. It was a good shot though, and a nice piece of fielding in the deep. Shalin charging with the next ball. Low full toss, nicely hit, nicely picked up by the Rishi. There's no field over there, so fielder has to cover the ground. A good throw, but 2 runs taken. 6 is the required rate. 4 runs already conceded in this over. It was a good pickup shot. It was a low full toss. It's always difficult to hit the low full toss, but he was able to judge it. Rishi charging down the ground, but completely missed the line of the ball. Another dot by Shalin. 4 balls, 4 runs conceded so far. Rishi is just trying to frustrate the bowler by changing his stance. Sometimes he's going back foot, front foot. It was another leg stump. Rishi was successfully able to chip it on the leg side. They'll comfortably get 1 run on this one, getting Satvik back on strike. Okay, that's a wrap though. After 13 over, 2.0, 56 for 5. And they need another 13 runs now from 2 overs. So this is the first time when the run rate has creeped slightly over 6 runs per over. So in those 2 overs, they still have 1 power play. I think 1 or 2 power plays? 2 power plays. Sorry about that. So there are 2 overs left and both will be power play overs. So Vikings will be trying to defend it, and by getting their best bowler to bowl this 14th and 15th overs. So we can see Sangmesh is back in the attack. He's coming for his 3rd over. So far he has given only 8 runs in his 2 overs. Rishi back on strike. Back to Navjeet Bhai.
First ball of the over. Short ball. It's 1 for the over. Allowed 1 for the over there, over the shoulder. Great bowling. Saw the batter coming in, and he put it in short. Okay. So review taken at this point for no ball. Okay, umpires getting together, figure out the decision for the review. But there was a no ball or not a no ball. So it seems like the ball is above the head. So wide called after the review. Successful review. So 1 is allowed per over, but if it's above the head, then it's a wide. So review successfully attempted here. Every run is important here for the last 2 overs. Score is 57 for 5. Very nice shot. Fielder getting in. What a catch. What a catch. Amazing catch by the fielder. Running in the back. Blinded by the ball. Couldn't see the ball. Great way to get underneath the ball and take it. Best catch of the innings. Hit the top of the bat. Fielders getting underneath. Hard to take these catches. Grabs it. Very nice catch. Vikings needs to do this, get those difficult catches at the end if they want to win. Every fielder is ecstatic at this point. They're putting in 100% of the effort to do what they can to win. Run rate is still 6 and over. Required run rate is still 6 and over. New batter in. Five balls left in the over. New batsman in is Pradeep. Second ball of the over. Outside the off stump. Hit on the leg side. Uppishly. Good shot. One more run in the over. Required run rate now is 6.55. 10 balls remaining. 11 runs needed. Oh, what an attempt at a shot. In the end, batsman could not connect. Ball goes past the wicketkeeper for a bye. Okay, wide given by the umpire. Only 2 balls done in the over. Third ball coming up outside the off stump. Driven on the offside. Hard running, 2 runs, and they easily take the 2 runs. Great running by the batters. Took the first one fast. Accelerated into the second run, easily taken. Required run rate has dropped down to 4.67 now. Football. Ooh, missed. Missed catch. Over point. 1 run taken.
Ladies and gentlemen, game.
Razabai is here to say a few words.
What a game, and it's a wide. Pressure. What can I say?
Pressure is really getting to the bowler now. Second wide in the over. 5 runs needed to win. Inside the off stump, full length ball. Driven in between the fielders for a quick single. The batters here are playing very intelligently. They know they just need a few runs to win. 4 runs needed. 7 balls to go. Last ball of the over here. Scoop shot. Didn't quite connect. End of the over. So last over coming up. 4 runs needed. Good effort by both teams. Vikings really came back very strongly. Missed the catch in the last over. Would have helped, definitely. But 4 runs needed in the last over. Getting to an exciting finish. Game can still go either way. Both teams are strategizing now. Batting team has sent someone into the field to talk to the batters, make sure that the batters stay composed. Fielding team is taking their time to set the field, making sure they have the right field for each batsman. Still a power play. Last over, 4 runs needed. Certainly an exciting finish to the match. Over to Prashant for the last over.
So undoubtedly, it has turned out to be an exciting match. It has come down to the last over when in 2.0 they need 4 runs from the last over, with Cherry bowling the last crucial over, and let's see whether he can defend it or not for Vikings. First ball of the over, and that is out. Caught behind. Satvik tried to hit it on the leg side, could not make a connection, giving a little snick, and got out, caught behind. Which means now 2.0 needs 4 runs from 5 bowls. Coming onto the strike, the new batsman, it is captain of 2.0 team, Amit. Amit is a decent batsman though, but this is quite a pressure situation where his team is. They have 3 wickets in hand, 4 runs to win, 5 bowls. Second ball, comfortably played on the offside for a single, getting Pradeep back on strike. 4 balls, 3 runs required. Cherry bowling quite decently so far. He got a crucial wicket of Satvik on the very first ball, a good linked ball. And now Pradeep on strike. Cherry. Is that out? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What is this match going to us? It's turning out to be an even more exciting now. So 2.0 has lost their 8th wicket. Pradeep is down. And they still need 3 runs, guys. 3 runs from 3 balls. Cherry has been doing fantastically well in the last ball. I can imagine he was also under the immense pressure when he started this over, defending just 4 runs. But he has taken already 2 wickets, and both got out the same way. Satvik and Pradeep. Getting Vikas, the new batsman, on strike. Cherry charging down with his 4th ball. Is that out? Yes, it is. Cherry has been fantastically bowling well. Same lines. He has not changed anything. Quite disciplined, and he's on a hat trick. He got a hat trick, guys. He got a hat trick. First hat trick in the finals, and that is Cherry. Vikings, guys, this is amazing match, and you can see Vikas is also down. No, that's not a hat trick actually. I'm sorry. He has taken 3 wickets on the first, third, and 4th ball of this over. There was a wrong information which was conveyed from the back end, but yeah. This is an amazing feat. He has already taken 3 wickets off his 4 balls in the last over of the match, defending 4 runs, guys. Still 2 balls to go, only 1 wicket in hand, and 2.0 needs 3 runs to win. Now who is going to win? The match can go any way. 2 balls, 3 runs, 1 wicket in hand. Cherry coming with his 5th ball. And now, yes, now he has taken the hat-trick, guys. That is the hat-trick, and he has taken 4 wickets in the last over, defending just 4 runs. He has made the impossible possible and won the great match for Vikings. So, guys, we have B Division NACL winner of this season, Team Vikings. What an amazing match. What a nail-biter match. What an amazing match it was. Navjeet bhai, what do you have to say about it?
Amazing match to watch. Great catch by the keeper. Popped it up in the air, dived for it, grabbed it before it hit the ground. Amazing finish to this match. Vikings team did a great job in coming back. They believed in themselves. Amazing last over. Get 4 wickets in the over. Similar ball in every case. Wow, look at that catch. Popped it up and then dove to complete the catch. It's been an amazing match and a perfect finish. Congrats to the Vikings for the win. Ashok from Vikings is in India currently getting married, could not play, but congrats to his team for the win. It's been really exciting watching this match. Hope everybody enjoyed it as well. Signing off for this match, and we'll be back online for the next one. Stay tuned, please.